Good morning, it's Stacey Ashley here. Great to be able to share with you again today. My focus is about helping people get into the proactive space. So welcome if you're live. If you're watching the recording, I'd love to hear from you as well. So pop your thoughts in the comments. I really want to talk about how to help people get away from the why not, why something's not possible, why it's not easy, why it's not going to happen, and really to move you into or help you to move into the why, because I think that gives you a lot more power. And as a leader, you need to be stepping into your power right now so that you can lead your teams and yourself and your organization forward into, whatever the new future holds. Let me just check that my stream is actually streaming. Okay, beautiful. Okay, so again, welcome if you're live. What I've been hearing from a lot of people is that they are getting caught up in the why not, and there's lots of reasons why not to make something happen. It is a really strange. Sorry, I've just had a little pop-up come up, so that's okay. I'll keep going. Lots of people are coming up with lots of reasons why not to do something, why it's really hard, and why there are lots of challenges and obstacles. And absolutely there are at the moment. We're dealing with this really bizarre situation. And even though the conditions around COVID are starting to be relaxed and people are starting to get out and about a little bit more, and we're able to group together in some countries anyway, in slightly larger groups, and that's all fabulous. But there are still lots of reasons why it's not possible to do things that I can hear from people. And so that's limiting them, and it's limiting their leadership, which is just not where I want you to be. I want you to be able to really step in and step up and know how you can make a difference. And so there are just two things. I want leaders to be able to recognize why it is important for them to step into their leadership. People at all levels are seeking leadership now. We've still got massive amounts of change that are going on right now, but also massive amounts of change that we're going to have, going into the future. And so, sorry, I'm just changing some of my specs here because I keep getting this pop-up telling me one of my streams isn't working. So I want people to be able to step into their understanding why it's important for them to actually be leading the change. People are looking for leadership at all levels. So whether you are someone who's relatively low in your organizational, hierarchy, at the lower levels, an emerging leader perhaps, or a team member, or whether you are someone who's at the highest levels, we're all looking for leadership. We want direction, we want focus, we want to know that what we're doing is contributing in the right way. And yet we're faced with a whole lot of unknowns. And so people are getting stuck in the unknown, the why not, why I'm not going to make this happen, with lots of, reasons behind that. And that's, taking away their power, the power of their leadership. And so what I want to do is to help you to be able to step into the why and to actually take hold of your power of leadership. So I can see comments are coming up. Rahulan, good to see you here. So if you've got thoughts on this, pop them in the comments because I'd love to hear them. So really what I want you to do, or I want people to do generally, is to think about a couple of things, which I think will really help you to be able to step in and to actually, start to make some decisions, start to take action. And the first thing is to think about, the why of your organization. What's the purpose of your organization? Why do you exist? Why do you matter? Why is what you do important as an organization? Or within your organization, it may be your team. Why does your team exist? Why does your team matter? Why does what your team does, what makes that, or why is it important? And so that's the first why, is to really tap into that. If you can help people, including yourself, to connect to that why, then people tend to be more open to finding a way forward, because that commitment to the purpose is very powerful. If we remind ourselves why what we do matters, why it's important, why it makes a contribution, why it makes a difference, if we can remind ourselves of that, then we will look for options, we will look for opportunities, we will look for reasons why we can actually make this happen, as opposed to reasons why we cannot make this happen. Yeah. So connection to purpose is super important. So that's the big why. And if you're familiar with Simon Sinek's work, connect to the why. And that will help you to support yourself and your team in terms of actually being able to move forward and to lead and to provide focus, direction, action for people. The second why that I think is really important, though, for leaders right now, as opposed to why not, is your why about being a leader. Why is you being a leader important? Why is you being a leader, why does that make a difference? Why do you even do it? Why are you a leader? If you can connect to that, what was the why that you had when you first stepped into leadership, even if it's just leadership of yourself, or thought leadership, or leading a portfolio, or leading a team, leading a department, leading a whole business. Why did you even begin that process of becoming a leader? What was your purpose there? What was important about that? And if you can reconnect with that why, then again, it's going to give you some energy and some focus and some support to be able to step in to your leadership now when your people really need you. And your people can be your family, your colleagues, your friends, your acquaintances, team, peers, your boss even. So step into your why. Why are you a leader? And how can you show up as a leader right now when the people around you need you, the world needs you, we all need more leadership, everyone's looking for leadership. So really step into that why as well. So they're the two things that I wanted to talk about today, because I hear and I see so many people being caught in the why not. There's lots of reasons why I'm not going to do something, or why I'm not going to be able to make a difference, or why I'm not interested, or why I don't have the energy. And so I think we need to bust out of that pattern and that cycle, because we need you to lead. We need you to step up, and so tap into those two whys: the big purpose of your organization or your team, that can give you that connection to purpose and give you that energy. And the second one, of course, is to get connecting to the why of your own leadership. Why is being a leader important to you? Why is your leadership going to make a difference? Why do you even want to do that, to be a leader? And if you can connect into those two whys, I think that's going to give you a lot of support in your leadership, so that you can actually move things forward and continue to lead yourself, your tribe, and your world. So I would love to know your thoughts on the why versus the why not in your leadership, and to hear any questions that you've got about that. If you want to give your leadership a boost, type in 28 days and I'll give you access to the 28-day self-coaching challenge, which is all about giving your leadership performance a boost. Otherwise, I think have a great day, and I will talk to you again really soon. So bye for now.